Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I wanted to kind of talk about the video I posted yesterday and bring some more points across and show some proof and side-by-side comparisons of some things, and maybe bring some light to some of the situations on why I got so upset. So, my last video is pretty long. I hadn't posted in a while, so I posted a very long video about what I feel like, about certain video, cultural appropriation and stuff like that. Talked about racism and a little bit about my family and about my past and stuff. So here it is. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you side-by-side comparisons of racism from back in the day and racism from today, and see what you guys think. Do you think that racism today was worse than racism back then, or vice versa? Do you think they're about the same? Let me know. So here we go. Take a break to show you those pictures. So, do you see how closely it resembles, like, today's times resemble back in the day, except for it's the reverse. Instead of white people going out here and protesting and for like segregation or other things like that, or to get rid of black people or whatever, we've got black people and other minority groups in the social justice warriors, some of them, and Black Lives Matter out here doing it to white people. So, like, how can we say that this isn't racist? I mean, that's like, come on now. It's night and fucking day. Like, it looks the same. This is why I got so upset. All these images from the civil rights movement are embedded in my brain. I learned it when I was in the 5th grade. I remember learning the Holocaust in high school, but fucking the civil rights movement affected me so fucking much that when I see all these images and things like this happening today in the times now, it's so upsetting to me that these people can't see what they're doing, and it's so fucking obvious for anyone who remembers history. I'm tired of getting history lessons from groups who want to be so racist against white people and so easily forget how it was for themselves back in the day, and now inflicting the same shit onto white people just because they don't have anything else to protest. I mean, what the fuck are we protesting? We already had the civil rights movement. We already did, we've already dealt with feminism and the feminist movement and equal rights for women and equal rights for everyone here in the United States, and this is the result of that. Let's check out some of the civil rights movements, when that happened. I mean, you're just asking for more, for more stuff, in my opinion. So let's check out these pictures. And so we've got feminists today out here saying they don't get equal pay to men. But really, like, I can go to my husband's job and get the same, where he works, I could get the same job he has and make the same amount. It's not a sexist thing. It's just the type of jobs that you do and the type of jobs that you're in. I mean, if you're doing the same jobs, you have the same type of pay. The only difference would be how long the person has been there before you. You can't expect a man, that's been there for 10 years, you come in for 1 year and make the same amount he makes. That's just unrealistic. I mean, bonuses and shit add up over time, and you'll rightfully earn the same bonuses and the same pay. It makes no sense to continue the feminist movement. But back to racism. Like, we've got so much of this shit going on. Another reason this pissed me off, I'm going to show you pictures of my family and how diverse my family actually is. And this is everyday American families. This is the reality for most white people here in America, most black people here in America, most minorities here in America. So playing it off like there's, like, this underlying racism that white people have, and that we're just, I don't know, racist all across the board, and there's nothing that, like, we got to get rid of this invisible racism that a lot of us don't have. So, another reason I get so upset is because you're basically saying pick a side. I have different sides. I can't pick a side. I'm from all of that. And I'm going to show my family. My family is part of all of it too. So that's why I got so pissed off. Anyways, let's check out these pictures real quick, and then we'll come back. So you see, most American families are diverse. I mean, like my own. And those are just some pictures of some of my family. I have a huge family. All different races, different backgrounds, different cultures, all in one family. And all of us love each other and care about each other. That's what I don't freaking understand. And that's what pisses me off, because what side do I choose? I don't choose a side, because choosing a side wouldn't help anything. There is no sides to choose. The only side to really choose is basically the side I'm already on. And that's equality for all, loving and caring about everyone, and not picking a certain race or ethnic group to freaking side with. I'm with everybody. That's the problem. You've got these groups who want to pick people apart and separate them. I mean, it's obvious that's really what you're asking for. Get rid of all whites and only have minorities. How the fuck would that help anything? I mean, you ain't gonna get rid of all white people anyway. There's white people everywhere. Even, not only here in the U.S., you've got Australia and you've got Canada too. I mean, you got white people in almost every country now, too. It's crazy. Like, I've got a headache from this. But this is exactly why I got so upset, because I look at those pictures from I remember the pictures from history, and then I look at these pictures and then these news flashes and all these things of what's happening now. You compare the two, and you can see it's fucking just racism all over again. Just, on the other side now. So, I pass for white, I look white, I've got a couple older pictures in there of me as a baby. My grandmother's holding me. She looks very Indian. I mean, it's very obvious. My family is very much diverse. And I love them all. So, you want me to choose a side? Go fuck yourself. Ain't gonna happen. You wanna know why? Because against it all, I know one thing for sure. No matter what, all of my family has my back. And I have theirs. It doesn't matter what race we are. And this is true for most families. I mean, of course, you've got your dysfunctional families too. I mean, we all have some dysfunction in our families, but families stick together in the general sense. The only ones telling anyone to pick a side? I don't hear it in my family, but I have heard it from other families before. But the only ones telling their kids or their biracial children or their biracial grandchildren or the biracial nieces and nephews or whatever to choose a side is the minority groups that side with the social justice warriors and the frickin' Black Lives Matter movement, and that's just a simple matter of fucking fact. So you still want to deny and you want to close your eyes and you want to put those blinders on? Yeah, well, you just fucked up because you watched this video. So please, if you think this video helps show the side and show the frickin' proof, please like, subscribe, share on your social media networks, and please just get along with everybody. Stop pegging everybody to be so fucking racist. Stop pegging white people to be so racist. Because behind the skin, obviously you couldn't tell who I have in my family. Plus there's pictures of my children there too. So you know what? Those of you who want to pick sides and, separate instead of binding together to actually make something happen, y'all are some fucked up people. So keep your movement to your fucking self. Ain't nobody wants your segregation bullshit. Nobody wants your fucking separation. And nobody fucking wants to pick sides. The only ones that do, the crazy motherfuckers that want white people to just disappear off the face of the earth. Guess what? That's not gonna happen. Just like black people didn't disappear off the face of the United States or whatever. Call it. I mean, come on. How many times do we have to go through this? We're repeating fucking history even though it's in our damn books. What is wrong with people? I'm only showing this because obviously history is repeating itself. It's just now it's some minority groups doing it to the white people. It's fucking insane. Guys, just please like, share, subscribe, and please just get the word out. If this is the best example you can find, fucking post that shit everywhere. Somebody's got to say something, and I'm about to shut these guys up for good because this is bullshit. Your family's probably just like mine. We're all diverse as fuck. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and till next time, see you later.